Hi, I'm Sarah Coots and I'm here outside the Comedy Theatre in London for the opening night of Sunset Boulevard. Composed by Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber and directed and choreographed by Revel Horwood, this musical will transport you back to the golden age of Hollywood.
I loved it. I think I'm so proud of Craig. He did a fantastic job. It's a very difficult show to do because it really is a drama. You have to capture the drama.
It was wonderful, it was dramatic, it was emotional, beautifully, it moved beautifully.
It's great getting a big, massive show like an Andrew Lloyd Webber Sunset Boulevard and stripping it clear and clean and then putting it in a very small, intimate space. It sort of makes the show bigger.
Based on the 1950s Oscar-winning film of the same name, Sunset Boulevard tells the tale of Norma Desmond, once the greatest silent movie star of them all, as she entraps young screenwriter Joe Gillis in a chance encounter. In this tale of romance and desire, Norma seduces Joe as she strives to return to her former glory.
The lavish sets and the huge scale of it have been broken right down to a troupe of acting musicians, and I think it allows us, with nothing else visual going on, it really allows people to concentrate on a really very interesting story, which is essentially a kind of between four characters.
And it tells the story perfectly, and you care about the characters because it's been pared right down to these actor musicians, and it's a wonderful piece of theatre.
Really, the audience are really focused and channeled into the story, into the characters. I mean, you can come and see these half a dozen times and pick on a character each time and follow their story through, because we don't just, play the instruments. When we're playing the instruments, we're telling the story as well as our character.
Sunset, I believe, is sort of gonna fly. It really has legs, I think. And possible wings, to maybe cross the Atlantic, darling, who knows, Broadway next.
If you're after a new, inventive production of a classic musical, then Sunset Boulevard is for you. The 12 actor musicians in the show make this Andrew Lloyd Webber great, a fresh, contemporary and intimate production.
I think the thing about Sunset, when it was first done, it was a really big show, and I love that. But I love this intimate feel, and I love the musicians performing on stage as the characters. It's very, very different.
I brought probably the first of these actor musician shows into the West End about 8 years ago with the Gondoliers. And they've gone from strength to strength since then with Sweeney Todd, with Mac and Mabel. I think this one is probably the best of all of them. You have to bring the characters to life, and you have to involve an audience in a pretty sad story, and he's done that beautifully. I mean, really, really well. The cast is fantastic. Catherine Evans, thank God she's back, I'm telling you.
It's incredible. It's a God-given part, and I saw it 14 years ago. I think it's about 14 years ago when it was at the Adelphi with Patty, and wanted to play it ever since I saw it, and was considered too young. But I think perhaps I'm ready now.
It's a very interesting role to play, and it's a role that I always wanted to play when I saw the original production of the Adelphi, and I'm very, very honoured to be able to play it now.
I think it's great to sit in a small theatre, which the comedy is, and see a big epic musical and really get involved with that cast, which probably, you don't do as much with these huge productions.
Spend a great night in Hollywood with this compelling story of fame and fortune. With a fantastic score and star casts, Sunset Boulevard at the Comedy Theatre is a night to remember. Click the buy ticket option now to ensure you don't miss out on this wonderful show.